right. Thank you for joining us again for another Insight 365 marketing session. Today, I've got Patrick Sande. Patrick is going to talk to us about a summer marketing checklist as we change seasons. So many of our clients are seasonal. Just a few things to keep on top of as you move between seasons. So, Patrick, let me just turn it over to you and kind of walk us through this.
Yeah, hey Greg, thanks for having me on. It's always a fun time of year. I mean, going from heavy winter operations, we get this brief little respite, and already it's time to dive right into summer. And we wanted to just meet up today, talk a little bit about what our clients out there, what our marketers out there need to be thinking about this summer, as they ramp up their efforts. And so we came up with just a little checklist of some things we wanted to run through, and yeah, we're just going to run you through those today. So thanks. Yeah, I'll dive right in, Greg. And the first one is just, I think, probably the most important. I try to come up with like different like spring cleaning analogies, but just refreshing your look. This is an issue, or I'd say something somewhat regularly see or have seen in the past with a majority of our clients. It's just making sure that your look is up to date, just having a good fresh look. So when we go from winter to summer, we make that seasonal transition. It can be easy to forget about, some of the different automations that you have in place out there. So, this first step is just, taking, and it probably would take no more than, I'd say 10 to 15 minutes of the group's time, is just doing a quick audit of what automations you have in place and what automations are currently live. And all you need to do is take a look at what automated campaigns are running. And for each one of them, we just want to look at the content. And it's important that we make sure that that content is relevant. We don't want winter imagery in there. We want to make sure that we're promoting activities that are actually available. That all of your retail restaurants, that the hours of operation are accurate, that the links are working. A lot of times we'll refresh these from a prior season, and maybe something's changed. So just checking for content is huge. And just does it feel seasonal specific? Does it have accurate information? If so, you're probably in really good shape. So refreshing and just checking your content. And then also, another important one that gets missed is just the queries that drive those automations in Acoustic and Blue Hornet. Just making sure that there are no gotchas in there. If you've got some sort of parameter that's season specific, just check that. And also checking and reminding yourself of when your different automated campaigns are going out. Sometimes in the winter, we're sending closer in, or we have multiple versions. And maybe we want to tweak those a little bit for our summer audiences as our lead times grow or contract. So yeah, that's the first one, is just going through and doing a refresh. The next step here is just assessing your needs as a marketer. One of the great things about Inntopia Marketing Cloud, we've got a ton of insights to offer up to you, and we can do it in an automated fashion so that you're not always having to feel like you need to log into Marketing Cloud to get an accurate picture. So, just take a quick minute and, again, maybe about 10 minutes of effort here, just assessing what reports you are receiving from us currently, and do those parameters still apply? We've got some great reports like our season pass pace dashboard and our lodging pace dashboard. Some of our audiences like to receive the email campaign dashboard in an automated fashion, or some of our clients, I should say. So, do those, the parameters still apply? Do you want to be looking at this past winter, or should we be looking more specifically at this upcoming summer? So just take a look at those. And it's also a great chance to talk to your account manager. There may be reports you're not aware of or you're not currently receiving, and now is a great time of year just to kind of get a good feel for the types of information you can be getting, just so that you can be making decisions and you can be informed on not only how your campaigns and your marketing efforts are working, but just how your database is working for you, how healthy your database is, and where you're finding those successes. So That's, kind of step two here is just that marketing cloud assessment. And that brings me to the third one here, and it's engagement. And this is probably the third key point. Um, it depends on the type of operation that you run, but it can be easy to take your foot off the gas in a lot of your outbound summer marketing campaigns and communications. Specifically, in this case, we're really talking about email. We want to maintain a good, consistent send frequency for our emails, and that doesn't mean that you need to be sending out big campaigns on a regular basis. Really in the summer, we can do a lot of this just by making sure that we have automation running. So, if you may not have a need for certain things, like obviously you're not going to run like a ski school pre-arrival or a day guest post departure in the summer. You may have a summer activities, but there are other campaigns out there, like an abandoned browse campaign, or if you haven't played with a welcome series before, those are really great ways to engage with new guests and get regular, consistent daily communications out. So, I'd say make sure you've got automations going. Talk to your account manager about getting automations going, and have a goal. I'd say, if you can get one or two really small, more targeted campaigns out above and beyond those automations, you're going to be in pretty good shape. And you'll know that because you can and should be just monitoring for deliverability. We've got our deliverability dashboard and marketing cloud, so you can make sure that you're getting good, consistent you're getting delivered. And then another thing to do in the summer, and this is maybe a little bit of a bigger effort and more of maybe a one-off side quest type effort, but it is a good time really to be reviewing your engagement, just in general. Like, what are you doing to make sure that you're engaging with the best possible audience? So, this is a bigger conversation. You could have that with one of your account managers, but again, that summertime, we've got a whole winter season full of really good engagement data. And so this is a good time of year to make sure that we're, kind of factoring all of that into into your processes. So really, Greg, that's it. I mean, that's, the kind of tried to keep it super simple. You can see it's a pretty straightforward checklist. It's just, I'd say, no more than 30 minutes of just kind of sit down time and a little bit of a conversation with your account manager at Inntopia. And I feel like you'll be in really good shape come, the first days of summer operation.